What's up, guys? Welcome to my dungeon. It's a patch note time again. If you may remember, last patch was about changed items and also mid lane, but this 13.12 patch has huge changes of bot lane, which might be a bit tragic to ADC players. So please subscribe our channel before we start, and let's take a look immediately. First of all, top lane. Nasus is going to be significantly better late game with decreased ult CD, and 2% more lifesteal is also really nice. That freaking laugh, so badass. His E skills recharge time reduced quite a lot. Welcome back, Captain.
Happy hour incoming!
You've been enjoying happy hour for long enough, now enjoy unhappy hour.
Oh wow! Xante, hello! You overpowered champ, you know?
As Showmaker said, there is an impression that he is a still OP champ, but his win rate is surprisingly low at 47% and he keeps getting nerfed. Rise buff is massive. Haven't seen Riot patched his E speed ever. You guys might have to play Rise because these seem pretty good. I can't wait to play him in ranked for one game and lose. It's such a weird spot to buff, and it's second time this year they buffed the ult. I think they are intentionally buffing her scaling because if her early laning was strong, she would very quickly dominate. I was very shocked that Kha'Zix got nerfed and not Rek'Sai. Both are high tier, but shouldn't Rek'Sai's nerf have been prioritized? Ashe got some nice buffs, but I don't know if those are the right buffs. Seem to help on hit and support more than crit build. The increased AP on Yult is totally unnecessary in my opinion. Next, Kai'Sa. The difference in AD at level 18 is roughly 10, which is the difference of a single longsword, so I think it's a decent buff. Today we say goodbye to a few meta couples. First, RIP Lucian, Nami, Emilio. I'd like to say like this, but I think this patch makes Lucian better with engaged support again, for example, Raken and Leona. Sivir got a damage increase buff from W instead of a slight AD nerf, which shouldn't make much of a difference. Zeri-Yuumi-Lulu. I know a lot of people are really tired of these guys, but here's the thing. All three of them got nerfed in this patch. Sheen, a passive from the Q skill that synergizes with Triforce like crazy, is now just a passive, which means a huge nerf. I really hope finally no longer Bruiser Zeri, please. Zeri's all-time bestie, Yuumi, also got a nerf. And while it's not a huge nerf, the reduction of AS in early game is really nice. Emilio has a worldwide ban rate of about 43%, and I doubt this patch will change that. How do you guys think Emilio should be nerfed? Lulu's passive damage is decreased, but shielding is increased. Is this a nerf or a buff? I'm confused. The nerf to Kog'Maw's flagship W skill is a bit surprising, and while the numbers themselves don't look like much, I'm hoping to see some new faces in the bot lane. Rel, who had an adjustment in the last patch, got nerfed again. Monster damage has been adjusted from dealing 300% damage to now has adjust bonus damage, and all skill damage has been nerfed slightly. Looks like they're trying to keep her clear speed somewhat consistent early game, but capping her monster damage into late game. And we already announced Rumble's huge changes last week, but in case you missed it, pay attention right now because he will be completely changing. First of all, the biggest change. His maximum heat increased from 100 to 150, which means the overheat is now at 150. It seems kind of weird, but the danger zone is still at 50 heat. And also overheat duration reduced from 5.25 to 4 seconds as long as bonus attack speed and monster damage cap changed, and it's kind of huge. Q skill also has changed. Now deals 6% to 10% max HP and minion damage reduced. It's very interesting because it basically means they want Rumble to be at Bruiser that can prolong the fight. Even W skill has been also adjusted. His shield now scales with 6% max HP. I guess this means he can go Riftmaker plus HP build. And Riot wants my boy to be an AP bruiser, Rum Bruiser. Now Rumble players will have to use his ult more carefully since the cooldown has increased. It's true the cooldown was too short for his influence in early to mid-game engagements. So that's it for this patch. In case you want to know more about the changes or details of the items, check out the descriptions below. Thank you for watching, then see ya.